Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays a Stout Minstrel. We are here in the Deep Descent with Thetmar, who first has an epic thing for us.
The House of Durin will live forever!
I'm glad you've come to the Deep Descent, Pineveer. A minstrel such as you should be able to help my people with many of the tasks we need doing here among the Silvertine Lodes. So we are particularly plagued with the goblins at Gamil Filik, okay? And here...
The day of the dwarves is coming!
Yes, we miners have great hopes for the Silvertine Lodes. Are you here to look for ways to be of use? Never fret, there is more to be done here than we can handle. I'm sure of it, there always is. Due to the way the epic story progresses, I prefer to come to the Chamber Crossroads directly after speaking.
These halls will be great once more.
After the little discussion that we had in the Silvertine Lodes, simply because I'm going to be sent back to the Silvertine Lodes by the epic storyline, and I'll just do the Silvertine content then. Hello there, Bosie.
I have need of your great skill.
Welcome to Pineveer to the Chamber of Crossroads. This shall be my command center for the time as we establish our presence in Moria. We will busy ourselves with making ready to restore the mines and cities beneath the mountains. I will never forget the great deeds you've done on behalf of the Iron Garrison, and I eagerly await tales of the future achievements. I am ever at your service, and may your feet lead you where the darkness of Casa Doom and beyond. Well, yes, lead me well, yes.
We must be cautious. Dwarves have not lived here for long years.
Yes, we've established a presence within Moria, Pineveer, and we'll stage further excursions into the depths from this room, the Chamber of Crossroads. This one served as the guard room for watching the three passages just to the south, but has been empty for many long years. Many creatures have thrived in the darkness during the long absence of the dwarves, especially the Gridbig, fearsome loads of insects spawned from the deep. Seek out all varieties of Gridbig in the western levels to the south and west of this chamber, and eliminate them. This will be the first small step in reclaiming the great delving for my people. There's much to be done before true progress can be made. Yeah. Too bad I didn't have this quest before I killed all those Gridbig for that Queen quest. He did say all varieties of Gridbig, and we have these gatherers who I'm sure will do well for this little role that we have been asked to provide. One down. And 11 to go. Baruch Azad. And I just have to find a few more. Usually, though, I do have to go into the Palace of Nine in order to get them all done. But first, I need to deal with what we've got. Whee! I finished squashing those bugs.
You have done well, friend.
Good work. You're ever a friend in need, and I am at your service. You continue to impress me with your inextinguishable fervor towards our cause. You're welcome. It's sort of the only thing I could do after you take me in after all that time I spent in Mordor, I guess.
Records and histories of Moria will aid us, if you can find them.
Yes, the Gredbig were a dreadful hazard, and despite your efforts, they will undoubtedly return in time, but we cannot spend overlong dealing with this minor threat. To wholly wipe them out would involve resources beyond what I can provide. We must turn now to other matters, and defend ourselves from the returning Gridbig whenever we must. What I truly desire above all else is a chance to look at records and histories from the old days. Who knows what secrets lie untold beneath the dust? Pages, tablets, and tomes to be found throughout the caverns of Moria. There should be storehouses located within the Great Delving in Moria, and they are named the Chamber of Knowledge, the Chamber of Wisdom, and the Chamber of Deep Thought. Find these storehouses within the Great Delving and search them for the records of the old days. Return to me when you've found something from each of those areas. Okay, find things from the Chamber of Knowledge, the Chamber of Wisdom, and the Chamber of Deep Thought. Let's start with the one that is near Durin's threshold. We'll start with the Chamber of Deep Thought, where I ran into that spider earlier. Here we go. An old strongbox. You found a weathered tome within the strongbox. Some of the text can still be deciphered. Ooh, and what does this text say? Other than being a little musty. 4 bushels of grain purchased with tokens of iron, blades made from the use of Hrothi the Insulted, paid for with gold, 1 blade given to Hringer II for his use, in due gratitude, and mail shirt accepted for repairs, waiting for new links from Baglier. In other words, nothing useful. The second of the chambers. This is the Chamber of Wisdom. Let's see what's in this strongbox. I find a broken tablet within strongbox. Its inscription can still be discerned. Alright, and what does this one say? Broken tablet. Iron delivered to Narheleb on Hedad Copper, and tin delivered to Narche. Quantities unacceptable. Complete. Halted shipments until command. Ordered to resume mithril to Ong. Zigilburk gives him freedom of boss around. Gives him freedom to... this is interesting because we have stuff broken here, so therefore things are cut off. But I wonder, Zigilburk. Interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed before, but could this be Zigilburk gives him freedom to boss us around, perhaps? Sort of a little hint of Zigilburk without actually saying it, since we will get Zigilburk from one of the other items in there. But, let's see. Hrothi these... I wonder... I don't think anything in that other one has anything to do with Zigilburk, but Zigilburk, I don't think in all the times I've done this quest I noticed that there was a potential reference to Zigilburk in the one from the Chamber of Wisdom. And speaking of Zigilburk, now we are here at the Chamber of Knowledge, which has the 3rd strongbox. Find some withered pages within the strongbox. The script is still legible. Alright, let's see what's in this one. Blacksmith Ognly demonstrated his plan for a new weapon today. Such a plan would have anyone else laughed from the court. But he has the trust of Durin, and any demands he makes are greeted with affection, and all the resources he might desire. Had I such patronage, I too might create works of such beauty and weapons of such might. The latest child of this largesse is a weapon made entirely of mithril, so light it might be wielded one-handed by even a child of 50, and so sharp that it might cut through all things with a single sweep. Zigilburk it will be called, and it is the will of Durin that a special group of forges shall be built solely for its making. Even more insult. Ongli has always coveted his privacy, and the door to these forges will be hidden, only opened through some trick. The trick will be recorded in Katub Zahar. But that does me little good. I will not be given access to these forges, and my labors will continue to pale in comparison to those of Ongli. A curse upon the head of Ongli and a secret forge and the mithril axe that will make there. May his works come to nothing and his name never be remembered. Hrothi. Ah, that's where I heard the name before. Blades made for the use of Hrothi the Insulted, paid for with gold. Yeah. Hrothi is not a fan of the maker of Zigilburk, apparently, and he feels insulted. Did he take that name, or does everybody else give him that name? Interesting question. I found the records.
None of this seems useful, friend. Except... Oh, now wait a moment!
What's wrong? Oh, you notice that thing about Zigilburk also? Yes. We might have here something after all. Gee. Fate, physical rating, agility. Physical mitigation, tactical mitigation, critical rating. Let's try that.
This record tells of a mighty axe, Zigilburk, forged at the heart of fire.
Yes, this is an axe made entirely of mithril, light enough to be wielded one-handed, but strong enough to fell any foe or wend any armor with a single sweep. Zigilburk, it was called, and it appears to have been forged in Durin's time by one called Ongli. I have not heard of that name before. How can it be that one so skilled would not be remembered in legend? There is more to be learned about these pages. Could it be that Zigilburk might yet be found? My son Bori has been racked with grief ever since Broin was slain before the doors of Durin. Bring him these pages and tell him of Zigilburk. It will do him well to have other thoughts upon which to brood. Go up to the stairs to the eastern side of the chamber, and through the door to the chamber of command. My son Bori is there, and Broger also. All right, fine. Let's find Bori and Broger. Hello there. Your father requested that you read this?
Brian would have loved to have seen this place.
Alas, that Broin is not here. I may be able to help you, though my heart is not in it. It seems that the dwarf who sought the forge Zigilburk relished his privacy, and by the grace of Durin he was given a secret forge at which to work. These pages do not reveal the location of the forge, but they do mention a trick of some sort with which it could be opened. The nature of this trick is lost, but these pages indicate that it was recorded at Katub Zahar, the word hoard of Durin. Yeah, I've been there before. Oh, good. Yes, it was once supposed to be on the eastern side of the Great Delving. Yes, I've been there already. Well then, perhaps you can go there and see if you can find any mention of Zigilburk or something. You're kidding me, aren't you? Here we are, back at Katub Zahar, and look at this. There's even a plaque to say that's where we're at. Even though, of course, we were at other quests earlier where we found things here, so you would think that I would have absolutely no need to read a tablet in order to confirm this, but oh well. Hello, Bori. I found it just in the same place where it was last time I was there.
I think you have found the answer, friend.
Yes, you found the location Katub Zahar, the word horde of Diran. I am deeply impressed. It's a shame that your report tells of a great infestation of deep claws and cave claws. I hope the beasts have not ruined too many of the records and histories kept in that place. It seems that only the great craftsman, who may have forged Zigilburk, was very protective of his privacy. Durin granted him a secret forge at which to work, Nar Kelab, the Heart of Fire. The way to Nar Kelab was locked by means of some trick known only to a few. These pages do not mention the location of Narklab, but they do say that the trick to opening the way was kept in Katub Zahar. Now that you've found the word horde of Diran, you can search for that trick. I read those?
We must find the Heart of Fire and the means to access it.
Didn't I read that information myself earlier? I really think I did. Oh well. We can find both the location of the Heart of Fire and the secret opening of the doors. It could be that Zigilburk will return to us from the darkness. I will ask the other dwarves of our expedition if they had come across any signs of Nar Helab. And perhaps someone will encounter some clue, though I'm not very hopeful. You must return to Katub Zahar, the word Hordadurin, and search for a secret opening of the door. The deep claws you have found will not make it easy, but you are strong enough to deal with them, so search the area for a needle in a haystack and kill deep claws and cave claws, or whatever they are. We're back! Now let's clean out this infestation. And who knows? Someone else might sneak by. Well, this is going to be quick work, that's for sure. Oh! Rocktooth! I wasn't expecting that. Not at all. Now, I'm not going to search every single place for it because I know that... Oh. Yeah, I know where that piece of paper is going to be. I've done this quest enough times. And there, way upstairs, and find that little sheet of paper. Oh, shut up. And take that. Take that. Take that. And that. Oh. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, the one straight ahead is the one I want. Now your turn. Unless after all these years they decided to move it. No, they say, hey, how about give them a little trick after 10 years is move that quest location. Yeah, that. There you go. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, that thing's still going on in there. We might as well just kill the cave claws here. Rooted! That's rude! Especially when you got another one threatening you like this. I mean, really. Rude! Oh, get rid of that wound. Nothing like when a wound disappears half a second before you click the button and you realize it too late. Buried within the nest, you discover writing pages that mention Nar Helab. Yay! I found the information and quite a bit here. Let's see. By order of Durin, use of this knowledge by those not permitted to its use is punishable by death or imprisonment or at his discretion. Let it be known the use of the forges of Narkeleb off Hedad the Rock are gated by permission of blacksmith Ongli or Durin himself, or any others to which this honor from either of them. Okay, it gets a little blurry here. This door shall be hidden until the following steps are taken. 1. Only shall be hailed as a master blacksmith worthy of congratulation or salute to his stature as Durin's man, an artisan of no small repute. And 2. The door shall be commanded to open as follows: Bob Kanon Zehuk. Well, I don't know how complete that is.
This must be it. The secret to accessing the Heart of Fire.
Yes, many of the words are faded and the parchment is rotten. Oh, curse those deep claws and cave claws that nest in Katub Zahar. Use of the secret to opening the door seems to be punishable by death or imprisonment. Yes. Oh, Blacksmith Ongli could approve entry, as could Durin, of course. I cannot make out the next line, but here we go. The door shall be hidden until the following steps are taken. The word must be Ongli, which means that he must be hailed as a master blacksmith, or congratulated for his fine works, or saluted, I think. And then these words are to be spoken. Bob Kanon. So, yeah, it sounds out the same thing that I figured. Right. So now do I want will, might, morale, or power? How about will? Whee!
But still, we have no idea of its location.
We now have the secret to opening the doors of the Heart of Fire, but not the location of the doors themselves. This is a frustrating turn. Well, that was an inevitable turn if you went looking for the means to open it. Speak with my Uncle Broger about this, if you would. He's busy as usual organizing our efforts here in Moria, but he may have some idea of what has eluded our consideration. Oh, Broger is wise and a great store of knowledge in that old mind of his. I would be very happy to have him giving thoughts to an adventurer as well, for his input is certain to be valuable. What will Broger say when I bring this to him, and what advice will he have? We have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays a Stout Minstrel.